Hey everyone, welcome. I am David Diaz, CEO David Diaz, your host of Stock Market Tips. Today is Sunday, and I'd like to talk to you about what went on in the stock market this past week, as well as what are good, probable investments that I will be making throughout this week. Before I start, I want to let you know that in reality, I cannot invest your money. I cannot give you advice. I'm only educating you on the risk that I will be taking this week. And hopefully you will learn from it, because there's nothing better than knowledge. Knowledge creates power. It creates an opportunity for us to invest and save and make our money work for us, instead of us always working for our money. Although most of us have to start out somewhere. So what happened this past week? One of the major stocks that I was investing in is GNUS, Genius. A new program is coming to TV catered to kids. And for whatever reason, many people are interested in investing in it. But what happened this week? The stock, as well as it skyrocketed, it also dropped almost to the ground. It went from a high of, I believe it was $7 or $8 a share, and then it dropped back down to $2 and somewhere around $2.30 a share. Is that right? Yeah, I believe so. Something like that. So what happened to this stock? What happened? Well, a couple of things happened. Number one, there was a lot of negative talk about it. Some people think it's being promoted by stock promoters. Some people think that Genius is a real stock. Well, when over 200 million people invest in stocks or purchase the shares from the stock, something good is happening. It's got to be. It could be a pump, but I don't think so. I think this stock is going to go up in the long term. So if you're looking for a stock that can make money, Genius is probably a good bet, GNUS. So this past week, I made a good 7 grand on this stock. That's not bad, right? Not bad. I've posted it to some of the people who are watching this live right now, and I believe that they've also made some money. I know that some of my students have thanked me for the investment advice that has been happening. Another stock that I had been investing in is Boeing. Boeing, BA. I was going to say British Airways, but it's actually Boeing, BA. BA, when I first alerted it, it was at $135 a share. Pretty high, pretty steep. But I told people this is going to go up to 180. Where is it now? It's at 190 in less than 2 weeks. Since I started to alert this stock, it went above what I expected it to go. Fantastic. I believe this stock will come back down. It's going to come back down. I don't know how low it's going to go, but it's going to come down some. Why? Because the market is not completely ready for everything that has been shut down for the last 3 months. So there's a lot of hype, there's a lot of expectations, but there's going to be some people disappointed. There's going to be some people that are not going to be able to hold that. But I'd say in the long run, Boeing is a good hold. If you want to make more money on Boeing, it's up to you. If you want to keep holding it just straight through, but if you want to withdraw and wait till you see a drop and pick it back up, that's also a good way to continue to make money on it. Another stock is XSPA, XSPA, XpressSpa Group. Why is this stock important? They have about 50 locations in the US where they've offered massages and selling of equipment like neck rests and so on that you can purchase at the airports. But now they're getting ready to provide testing as before you can access the safety zone of the airports. So before you get in, you'll have to get a test, and it'll probably be a temperature scan. Maybe it'll be some sort of a breathing scan, just to see if you have some sort of ailment for which you might be taken off and have further testing before you can get on your airline. You might miss your your ride. You might get on the next one. I don't know how this is all going to work. But this week there was news, major news. And this stock went from 50 cents a share where I started, and I started even earlier than that, but I got in like around 50 cents, 47 cents a share. It went up to $1.22 the first time, came back down to 80 cents, and now it's gotten up to above $2 range. I got in at the 235 range. I like the stock. I think that we're going to hear a lot more from this company. The main owner of this company used to work with none other than a lot of the amazing people that worked with, geez, I just blanked out, from Tesla, as well as what other company? I believe they all branched out. They all used to work at Facebook, and then they all branched out. So this was one of the people who worked directly with Tesla. And I believe, I could be wrong, but this is from what I remember. And I believe he's a great person to invest with. They're getting ready to spearhead a committee that will focus on branching out to all these other airports across the US that are international in investing. Expa is a great investment. I believe this stock will go up to $5 or $6 a share, if not more. When? I have no idea. I could be wrong, but I could be right. It's a bet, meaning I've done my research. I know what this stock is capable of, but also tell me this: over 214 million people have invested in this stock. So if they're investing in the stock, it's because they want to make money. If you're interested in making money, then this is what it takes. Another stock that I'm investing in is Coty, COTY. Very important stock. I've invested in it. It's around $5.07 a share. I believe it's going to go up in the next day or two, as well as these other stocks. So I'll be holding these. I usually don't hold for the long run. I try and make 10 to 20% gains, and then I bail out and move on. Another stock that I'm watching is LK. LK is Luckin Coffee. It's the equivalent of Starbucks in Asia, or the Orient in China. So this stock is valued somewhere around $5.51 a share. That stock, I think, will go up to somewhere between $10 and $14 a share. That's a great investment. A lot of people love coffee, and they've been without coffee. So that stock, I expect it to go up more and more. Another one is American Airlines. American Airlines is valued somewhere around $18.59 a share. It might go up. It might go down. I alerted last Friday to the people that I am connected with that this stock might have a proper dip buy in the first day or two, Monday or Tuesday. So be alert for a dip buy and then jump in. It might be a small dip buy. It might go up. I don't know. But I believe it's going to be a dip buy. JetBlue, same thing. It's up at $13.69. I've been watching this one since it was at $8. And look at it now, $5 above what I've been watching. What are you waiting for to invest? Are you worried? Don't you know what to do? Take a chance. Learn. Take a chance. Get an advisor. Get someone who can assist you along the way. Don't just do it alone. Try and make certain that you're gaining knowledge and not just betting on the first thing that you see just because it's a name brand. So I also wanted to let you know on these other stocks that I'm watching. INO, Inovio Pharmaceuticals, has made some major improvements. However, it was not one of the top 5 pharmaceutical companies that was chosen to spearhead COVID-19 vaccines by President Trump. However, Inovio was smart enough to branch out to the Asian market. So it will be branching out to one of the universities out there to test its COVID-19 vaccine or equivalent. Another company I'm looking at is Work, WORK. This is a good company. It's probably at around $32 a share right now. I believe it's going to go up to at least $35, if not $40 a share. I held it on Friday. I didn't see much movement, and that happens at times because there are people who want to buy it, but then there are people who want to sell at the same time. So there were too many buyers, too many sellers at the same time. The stock was stagnant. It didn't do much. I expect it to go up either today, Monday or Tuesday. I expect it to go up. This is a great company to invest in. Some other companies I'm invested in is Macy's. Macy's. Macy's is a good stock. I like it. I'm up about $2,000, close to $2,000 in this stock, and I still will hold because I think Macy's is one of those companies that a lot of people love, including those who are tourists. And as soon as the airports open up for tourists, guess what? Macy's is going to get flocked, and that's going to happen in the next few days, maybe a few weeks, whatever it is. But expect that store to boom. Another stock I alerted was DKNG, which is a investment company in reference to gambling. So they provide gambling. Software for your phones, so you can download it through Google and the iStore. And their stock I'm invested in, and I believe their stock is going to go up to at least 45 to 50. Believe it or not, I'm in, and I'm up around $1,000, maybe a little bit down. I'm not certain. I'd have to check, but I am expecting this stock to go up in the next few days. Now, if you like any of these stocks, they're also pretty good for the long run. So there's some of these stocks. I have other stocks that I'm watching for the short run, which is I love to make a huge amount in the short run. Most people who hold for the long run, that's what Wall Street is expecting you to do. When you hold stocks for the long run, guess what? Guess who makes the money? Wall Street does, not you. Why? Because if you hold for the long run, the average that you can make is 3 to 5%, maybe. And that's what Wall Street wants you to do. Hold for the long run. So you've got to be a savvy investor. Make your gains for the short run, pull out once you make that 10 to 20% gain, and then move on to another stock to invest. And you're ahead of Wall Street. You'll make so much more. This is what I'm focusing on in my groups, in my chat group, in the people that I'm educating and training through what I invest in. So soon I will have some video lessons that I'll be able to provide, that I'm selling, so that you can train yourself on how to invest. And if you'd like to join my group, I'm going to have these software possibilities coming out very shortly. Now, people have asked me, is it that easy to invest? It's easy to jump in. It's easy to jump out. It's harder to do the research, to have the patience, to know when to jump in and jump out with a strategy. That's plain and simple. Most people will jump in and out, but they won't have a strategy. They won't know why they're jumping in. But if you're relying on your own expertise, you need to rely on others as well. Because when you develop a team, you work with a team, your chances of survival, of investing, of returns are duplicated, are multiplied, because you'll be able to have more ears and eyes and research at the same time that you're able to get from a platform what others are not getting. If you're getting things for free, then guess what? It's not worth it as much. You've got to invest in yourself, just like I invested in learning what I've picked up in the stock market. So these are my stocks for the week. Again, XPA, GNUS, COTY, Cody, LK, Lucan Coffee, American Airlines, AAL, JetBlue, JBLU, INO, Work, Macy's, M, and DraftKings. They are wonderful for investing. You know that people love to gamble around the world. So expect them to boom because they're bringing other companies to invest. That's it for tonight's stock market tips. I might go live tomorrow. I might do a video. Stay tuned and shoot me a message. Comment on this post. Let me know you're interested, and that way I can reach out to you. Take care. Have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of the week, and I hope you're in Save money to work so that it works for you and not you always having to work for your money. Enjoy. Have a great evening, everyone. A message. Comment on this post. Let me know you're interested, and that way I can reach out to you. Take care. Have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of the week, and I hope